Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And it's another road game for the Spurs.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Fox, no good. Here's San Antonio now. Castle with it. Bailey picks him up. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
You almost have to assume is that open. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Hendricks. Knocks down. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. And so just over a minute and a half played. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
Here's Hendricks. And he makes that one. Hendricks has got 5 now.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
I tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. You got to respect also his decision making, really get a good feel for how the D is playing.
Pass to Ayton. And he converts the layup.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Here's Castle. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just under 3.5 minutes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Now let's head to the sideline for a report on Dylan Harper. Allie, how's he doing?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Vassell outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Hendricks. He's got 5. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Wembanyama, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Hendricks. The three-pointer is right on target. Hendricks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Kicks it out to Johnson for 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation. Then go into attack mode.
Well, how about the burst of speed right there? Sharp, terrific at getting all the way to the basket.
San Antonio trailing here. And let's go to the sideline for a report on Stephon Castle. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
Here's Vassell. The layup off target. Fox with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Porter. Fox looking it over. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, then he is practically at the rim.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That one misses. Jazz leading by 7. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Changing it up here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right side, Porter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah. And here's Harper from the arc. Hendricks pulls it in.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Utah again with the bucket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able.
From deep. Offensive rebound.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Bailey. Still scoreless. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. .111 left to play here in the half. Sharp on the wing. No good with the triple. Jazz leading by 13. The shot's good. Bailey's got his first 2 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the Jazz with possession following Porzingis' 3. And finished off by Bailey.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A little...
Oh, the power on that proved him.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Ayton. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 8 seconds left in the first half. So it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to Harper. A 3-ball, hands it from downtown. Harper's got the first bucket of the third here for San Antonio.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Hendricks, just 5 to shoot. Shoots off the step back, and the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 6 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Oh! Uses both hands to slam it down.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Man, I wish I could do that just one time.
Here's Castle. He's got 6. They grab their own miss. Out to Porzingis. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Jazz leading by 11. Fox goes in. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for your Jazz, number 2.
Fox with it. He's got 13 to the left side wing. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 16.
Look, when Fox is hitting from out there, I'm not really sure how to defend.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Castle. Missed inside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Fox. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Jazz making a switch here. Outside, Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. And that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half. This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Now, here's Fox. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Barrett. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio with the ball. And so they foul intentionally. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Vassell left side. And that one is stuffed right through.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Utah.
Outside, Porter. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 18. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Outside for Wembanyama. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Six on the shot clock. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Over Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .133 left for the third quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, this speaks to Ayton's hustle, that he can run the floor on a fast break.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Porter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Fox. 22 points for him, and it's blocked. Outside, Harper. Looking to end the run. Good on the triple. Harper's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Outside, Fox. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah has possession. Here's Collier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Collier's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. And here's Sharp. Into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just punching it in off the drive. Sharp plays with such edge and energy.
Pass to Ayton. Rebound, San Antonio. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Sharp missing. Bailey with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Harper. Filipowski grabs the board. Here he goes. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Harper from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Harper.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The first one falls. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Harper with the steal. And that one drops for him. Harper's got 4 points this quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Bailey misses. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots the 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Collier, that's good. And the Spurs with possession here. From the arc. Rebound, Utah.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now, here's Harper. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Castle. Sharp on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, what verticality from Sharp. Getting airborne and slamming it down.
Pass to Wolf. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wolf got 5 points now this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game sequence here.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And he's good on the three ball. Fox has got 30.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's good, 2 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just